Billy Walker Glenallachie 15-year-old natural color, non-chill filtered, Oloroso Sherry Cask and Pedro Ximénez hogsheads and puncheons. All of those boxes are ticked for tonight, and I'm quite looking forward to giving this one a nosing and tasting. Going to try and make it a little bit of a short one. So only a wee sample. Cost-wise, it's going to cost about 70 to 85 to 90 euros. Depending on where you buy it. Here in Belgium, it is a little bit more expensive. So please don't tell me that my prices are wrong. I can only give you the prices that I can see here online. This, of course, is the new bottling, bottled in 2024. The new labels, sometimes they say if you put lipstick on a pig, it's still a pig. Well, in this case, they put a different lipstick on this one. And I can tell you from experience, from the last couple of years, that I have never been disappointed in Glenallachie. So this one, it is a sample. Not be able to buy one at the moment. It is going towards the end of the year. I need to save some money. Grandkids want presents. So yeah, they're going to have to save some money, buy some samples, buy it, try it before you buy it is always my motto. So this one, color-wise, it is a natural color. Look at that dark color. Now that is so typical Billy Walker and Glenallachie over the last couple of years. It seems that every expression that comes through is a little bit darker and darker and darker. If you look at the 10-year-old cask strength, they keep on going darker, and sometimes, well, as soon it will be, Coca-Cola. Just my opinion. So before we go on to the nosing and the tasting, just please remember to like, share, and subscribe, or hype. It will help out the channel. Maybe we can reach 3,000 subscribers before the end of the year. I think it's just over 100 left. So thank you very much also for all my subscribers, my Patreon people. We could take out 84 euros this today, and that 84 euros is going to go straight to South Africa, and we are going to buy food for some needy people in the town of Port Elizabeth. So thank you very much for the people that always contribute. So on the nose, cheers. It is lovely. Now, if you are into that sweet whiskies, if you are into Pedro Ximénez Sherry Cask, and bold, dark, deep, rich flavors, then this one is definitely for you. It's a lovely sweetness that comes out. You get that raisins, the dates, a little bit of a chocolate note. There's a green note that I haven't picked up the other day when I tried this one. There's like a hint of a freshly cut flower stem. Just a hint of a green note. I don't know where this comes from. Maybe just me. But I just got that as well. A little bit of a cinnamon coming through. A little bit of a vanilla. There's a toffee note. That dark chocolate note comes through. And if you go a little bit of a agitation, 46% ABV. I forgot to mention that. If I do a little bit of a shaky, that 46% is not overpowering the senses. It is just releasing more of that dark, rich flavors. A little bit of an Oreo cookie. Man, it is lovely. Definitely. This is something nose-wise. Winter, it's already bloody cold here in Belgium. So definitely something to liven up the soul and bring a little warmth to the body. On the taste, cheers. Wow. It's almost like a dessert wine. there's an oiliness to it. It's an intense sweetness. That combination of the sherry, the Oloroso sherry, and the Pedro Ximénez just elevates it completely. There's an oakiness that comes through. Not a bitter oak, but the taste of oak. Wow, how do I know how oak tastes? I had a lot of sawdust in my life coming through my dad's garage. There's that oakiness that comes in. Not a bitter one, just a lovely sawdusty type of note. And it is lovely. It brings me back. There's one more try. And I take a very small sip. The intensity of the flavors is really there. That raisins, like a very sweet raisin. And when you get a chocolatey note, like a cacao note, not a bitterness as well. The cacao, a piece of cacao nib, if you bite it, that type of note that you can get. Oh my word, it is really lovely. That oiliness just covers the mouth as well. Last sip. Now I have the 12-year-old. What I was, for me, it was the whiskey of the year for 2025 as of to date. And I really loved it. I loved it so much, I immediately bought a bottle of it, and I'm not disappointed in that one. But now that I get this one, and I think to myself, maybe this is something that I also need. And going slowly toward Christmas, nudge, nudge, wink, wink, maybe there's a possibility of one of my family members, picking me up a bottle for Christmas. This was really a fantastic whiskey. From nose to the taste, it's my type of whiskey. Not going to be for somebody that don't like super sweet whiskies. Not going to be for you. This is intensely sweet. And, and I know what I'm talking about. This is really a sweet whiskey. Was one more sip. Don't add water to it. I think it is just perfect. You might, if you really want to, a drop or two, but I think it's going to spoil my whiskey if I add a little bit of water to this one. For me, this is a type of whiskey that I will just sit back, relax, pour myself a wee drap, very small. No need to over drink yourself. Have a couple of sips every now and again and just sit back and relax and let the warmth take over from the body. So thank you very much for watching this wonderful whiskey created by Billy Walker. Super impressed with it. Definitely something that I would tell you, give it a go. Get a sample, try it before you buy it. I'm sure you will be happy. So see you next time. Cheers.